I'd like to pitch the idea of a new Netflix show called The AD. Season 1 has our AD managing the championship goals, expectations, and occasional conflicts of the 4 M's: Mackie, Mitz, Matucci, and Ms. Harwood. Season 2 sees the arrival of new characters: Lilydall, Ambrose, Cook, the Weimers, Crow, McNamara, and Bethhauser. Then in season 3, our AD will help them join forces as they face the newest and most intimidating rival that challenges all of their off-season preparations: Stevenson Summer School. Congratulations, John Martin and his family.
I just gotta say, I love the idea of that reality show. I've been on paternity leave for the last few weeks, so that would give me something to really get me through these sleepless early nights with a newborn. But I just want to start by saying I felt, as I walked down the halls, just a tremendous feeling of nostalgia, and I just had this big, sort of joyous smile on my face. I grew up here. It's just all these feelings came flowing back of being with my dad at sporting events on the weekends, just seeing how the campus has grown, seeing so many familiar faces: Trish, Chad, Dr. Twaddell, Steve Frost, Judy, so many people who just meant so much to my dad and mean so much to my dad. He's so sorry you can't be here today, but I am just filled with pride and gratitude for the opportunity to be here before you all and to just tell you how much Stevenson has meant to my father and to his family. Like I said, growing up around these halls, I joked to my wife on the way up here, I was probably the only 7-year-old kid who could recite in alphabetical order every single school in the North Suburban Conference. Knew everyone's football record to a T. I wore green and gold proudly. I said to someone at the table, it felt so good putting on green and gold this morning. I had such a happy feeling doing it. And before I read the remarks that my dad wrote for me to recite, and he would be very upset if I didn't do that, I just wanted to add that when I go to work every day, there's a picture of my father on my desk, and it's from probably about 1990, his first full year at Stevenson, and he's wearing suspenders and a kind of 80s, 90s pattern tie, and he's got a landline phone up to his ear, and he's got this great kind of look on his face, and I always chuckle to myself because it looks like he's on the trading floor at the Chicago Stock Exchange. But he wasn't there. He was here in the early days of Stevenson that many of you guys experienced, and he was spending all of his time and talent and effort working with so many of you to build the largest and most impactful high school athletic program in the state of Illinois and probably in the United States. And as his son, I am just so proud of him that he did that, and what an unbelievable legacy that is of his. So this is what my dad wanted to say to all of you and asked me to say. I'm very sorry that I'm unable to be there in person today, but I'm so proud and thankful that my son Patrick can be there for me. I would like to thank everyone at Stevenson, especially Trish Bettenhauser and the selection committee, for this honor of being inducted into the Stevenson Athletic Hall of Fame. My time at Stevenson was without a doubt the most rewarding part of my entire career, but not a single accomplishment would have been possible without the support of a dedicated, insightful Board of Education, superintendents, principals, and administrators who were all local and national education leaders, assistant athletic directors, office and support staff, building and grounds personnel who labored tirelessly on behalf of the hundreds of coaches and thousands of athletes who were the real champions of Stevenson High School athletics. Living now in a place where things are very different educationally and athletically has brought into very clear focus just how special the vision, the values, and the achievements of Stevenson High School truly were and are to me. My deepest thanks goes out to my entire family who supported me during the long hours and time away from home. There should be a special award for spouses like Caroline, who sacrificed so much to support me. I feel especially honored to be inducted into a class that includes the visionary superintendent, Rick Dufour, who hired me as athletic director, a man whom I worked hard to hire in his first head coaching position, and 2 exemplary, outstanding athletes who I had the joy of watching compete and excel. I could not have been more proud to host games and tournaments, or to travel away to events, or attend state and national meetings as a representative of the finest high school in America, with the best staff, coaches, and athletes in the world. I will always consider myself a patriot and still follow Stevenson teams on the internet and social media. I'm so grateful for having been blessed with the opportunity to be a part of something so special, and I'm truly honored to have been selected for this induction. Everyone, on behalf of my dad and my entire family, thank you so much. This means so very much to me. Thank you.